Joe Gomez, what do you say about him? This is a man that is only 2 seasons ago lifted the trophy of the Premier League and is now rotting on the Liverpool reserves. Seriously, this is a man that's been linked to Aston Villa since January, for Christ's sake. Man, you're a Premier League champion and you're being linked to some team that can't even get out of mid-table. Seriously, that must be a new life for Joe Gomez. This man, every time he plays really bad. There's nothing more to say about him, other than a Beaver could do better. Since his injury last season, he's not looked the same. This is a man that has ruined his career, basically. His Liverpool career is over and he'll probably end up at someone like Newcastle United next season. I'm betting on that one. I'm telling you now, Joe Gomez will end up at Newcastle United. It is written in the stars. And Jesus Christ, everyone thought Ozan Kabak was bad for Liverpool. Joe Gomez has barely played this season. Jesus Christ, he's about 4,000 choice defender now. Ben Davies could probably get in the team above him. But seriously, since his injury and since that 7-2 battering at Villa Park and since that hangover he apparently had after winning the league, it's just sad. His career has gone downhill. He used to be a good defender. Jesus Christ, he used to be like 84 rated, now he's like 80. Man, that's mad. Like, Esri Konsa is only 2 ratings lower than him. It's mental. Joe Gomez, sort your career out. Move on, like, move to a new team. Go to Arsenal or something. Actually, don't. You'll probably end your career even further. But seriously, though, poor Joe Gomez is always a Liverpool player that has to, like, be taught the hard way. Surely you have to feel for this man. It's Joe Gomez. Man, this is an England technical international that was, to be fair, never very good. He still was decent, but what happened to his career? He played for Liverpool. I don't know who else he's probably played for. If he doesn't start playing, he'll probably end up at Tranmere Rovers or something. It is that. He never plays, and Jean Matip and Virgil van Dijk, honestly. Unless one of them gets run over by like something, I don't think he's getting in the team. And Jesus Christ, like, poor Joe Gomez. You know, he was in that starting 11 just 2 seasons ago, lifting a trophy. Now he's on the bench and probably has to play for the under-23s. While the other under-23s are sitting on the Liverpool bench, getting the experience of their life. Poor Joe Gomez. But no, it could be worse. You could be sat on the Arsenal bench, or the Chelsea bench, watching your club fall apart, or watching your club get lucky. Actually, no, that's West Ham's bench then. I mean, we all know that the West Ham clover finally has fallen apart for a second. Maybe Joe Gomez needs a clover. I mean, his defending has been pretty horrific. And Jesus Christ, he gave the ball more times away than anyone else last season.
Are these clean or dirty then, Chris?
Clean. I mean, poor Joe clean. Joe Gomez, what has happened to you? You have to feel for this Liverpool champion. He rarely makes mistakes, but what happened to him? An injury and what a horrific game at Villa Park where they lost 7-2. That's what ended his career. Seriously right now. Even the Fortnite Football World Cup players could do better. And they're not even good. I mean, it is Joe Gomez. Let's be fair. Anyone called Joe surely is not going to have a good game every game. I mean, can you think of anyone with the name Joe in the Premier League apart from Joe Gomez? Me neither. And no, Joelinton doesn't count. I said footballers, not goats. And no, not the greatest of all time. I mean, poor Joe Gomez. You know, you can just see him in a Newcastle shirt next season. And you'll know he'll succeed because, you know, money merchants and all that rubbish. But seriously, can you seriously see a partnership between him and Kieran Clark? That's a bit like asking Mr. Bean to collab with that really annoying comedian. Yeah, that one. It is that poor of a defend. I mean, Joe Gomez, the only time he ever plays is in the Carabao Cup. And to be fair, I don't think he played. When you've got the likes of Reece Williams who can do a half decent job. I mean, Jesus Christ, this is a man that's won a trophy and Reece Williams is preferred over him. That is how bad his career's gone down. To be honest, if he doesn't start playing, he will end up at someone like Swansea City. On loan. He'll probably be at Norwich City next season when they come back up again. Well, not next season, but the season after that. I mean, Jesus Christ, this man has just got loan move written all over him. He won't stay at Liverpool. He cannot stay at Liverpool. Move to a different country. Start your career fresh, man. When you play, you get injured. We all know Liverpool had a weird season last season. But, really, seriously, don't even go with the excuse, well, he got injured. That ain't good enough. He's not been himself since lifting that trophy. What, did that trophy had the, like, Man City, like, gems on it where you perform dodgy the next season and come back to normal? Well, he's still not done that. Jesus Christ, Joe Gomez hasn't been picked in about 8 months. I mean, clearly Steven Gerrard sees something in this man. He's really heavily linked to Villa in January. Of course, it got shot down. But I wouldn't pay 20p for having Joe Gomez in the side. Don't think anyone else would either. I mean, he's got to start somewhere. Maybe someone like Sutton United would take him on. I mean, they'd probably still concede as many as they are now, but at least he'd get promoted to League One day. But Jesus Christ, this man needs to sort it out. It's gone more wrong for him than it has for Oldham Athletic. How can you go from a regular in the Premier League winning side to a bench warmer? It doesn't make any sense, and it's not anything to do with age. He's still in his early 20s, for Christ's sake. I mean, nowadays he's probably feels like he's in his early 30s. It's Joe Gomez, for Christ's sake. Give him a break. I mean, what has he exactly done wrong for Liverpool? Yes, he had a horrific game last season, and then never played again. But I can't even recall the last time he scored a goal. He's never dangerous from set pieces. Even John Massey could do a better job. I mean, we all know last season he couldn't last 5 minutes against Newcastle without getting injured. And that's when they were still in the title race. But holy,